What's going on, family? You in the lab with Avery Yashara. This one here might be a little touchy. It might get on a lot of people's skin right here. This lady at the end said, make the N word great again. I was kind of confused where she was coming from, but we're gonna talk about it after I looked at this video over and over. I'm gonna let her talk because this ain't cooking to me. This is pure ignorance to me, but this is how a lot of people out here feel. And it shouldn't be disappointing. It's not disappointing, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people throw a rock, hide the hand, but she was willing to put a face to it. So I'd rather you put a face to it and tell me how you feel so I can remove myself or choose to be around you, either one. But let's let her hear what she got to say, and I'll come back and give my commentary.
I don't think black people have a right to tell white people or Hispanics what they can and cannot say. And that means if a black person wants to use the N-word, that means a white person also can use the N-word, because all lives matter, not just Black Lives Matter. So with that said, the fact that they're trying to sue this woman, this white woman, they're trying to take her kid away from her because she used the N-word, just shows you how toxic cancel culture is. And this is a great case as to how we need to stop cancel culture. It is anti-American. It is anti-free speech. And if you can say the N-word, so can I, whether you like it or not. It doesn't affect your freedom, but you're sure affecting mine by telling me that I can't say it because I'm not black. So make the N-word great again.
All right, let me give my commentary on that. You can say it. You'll be amazed how many people say it, just not openly. The people who's willing to say it openly, hey, what can you do about it? But I tell you, make sure when you say it, stand on that. Like that one lady in Florida, she called them delivery guys the N-word with the hard ER and stood on it. And when the media came out there, she said, yeah, I said it. And she didn't back down on that. I respect those people. The reason I respect it, because they tell you exactly how they feel. Now, one thing I will say is that every action have a reaction. So when you stand on that, not everybody gonna give you a pass. When you say it with your chest, there could be consequences to that. Every action has a reaction sometime. I tell people you can choose your behavior, but you cannot choose your consequence. So I tell this lady here, say it. You want to say it, say it. But now when you say it, why don't you go down there, wherever she's from, go down there to the MLK, because there's an MLK in every town, and usually the MLK is where the most black people at, and usually be the most rundown area. I don't know why they do that, but every MLK, you go to any MLK in any city, and it's the most rundown and the poverty stricken and just unkept area. I think they do it on purpose. But go down there and say it with the hard ER to Sharkeisha and see how things turn out. That's how I say it. That's why I stand on. I believe that. Now, but yes, I believe a lot of people say it. They just behind closed doors, and they come to work and they act like they just your friend. But they see the news and be like, you see this N-word here and N-word that and in this and in that, and they do. I'm not oblivious to that. No black Negro person should be oblivious to that. It's just that a lot of people won't stand on business and say it to your face because they know it's possibly, they don't know if you're going to be the one that be the judge, jury, and executioner at the same time. So I tell people, hey, I can't stop you from saying it. But you can't choose how I act either if it goes down, you know? So for those who didn't see this video at the front, I'm gonna let her talk all the way through again, and then I'll close it out, man. But yeah, you can say the N-word if you want to say the N-word, say it. I don't think it's affecting your freedoms. I think she's trying to say, well, people getting canceled for the N-word. If I use a derogatory word against Hispanics, I'm probably gonna have the Hispanics come after me. If I use a derogatory word against the Caucasian race, they probably gonna be trying to cancel me. So it's just not the black or Negro race of people. You know, it's not just Negro. Everybody try to cancel you if you use a derogatory word against the Asian community. Yeah, they gonna come after you. And but one thing before I go play this video again. The reason I believe black folk is not trying to get involved with these protests or riots. For one, we tired. Black folk are tired. We've been fighting everybody. So we don't have no energy to put behind nobody. Or nor should we. You know, the lady on CNN the other day said that it ain't her people who riding. She came out and said it was black folk that was riding. And I'm like, what? I don't see many of my people out there. And so that's the reason I tell my people, this ain't our fight. And I can stand on that. And we've been fighting our whole lives. And we still fighting, like in this particular video here, we fighting. Everybody come against us, man. We can't help nobody because we're fighting everybody. You know, and it is what it is. And we are tired. We've been going hard in the paint, man, our whole life. We've been passed up on promotions. We've had to pay higher interest rates on houses and mortgages. You know, we get stop and frisk. We get pulled over the most. They say we're only 13% of the population, but our prison population is way higher. So according to society, we're just terrible people. And I just don't believe that. I don't believe that. And so, no, we're not going to get in this fight. I hope we don't get in this fight. Well, I can't speak for everybody, but it's not my fight. I got enough fights going on, and I can't add another one. And with that said, I'm Abi Yashrael. Shalom.